It's my little dance to this song. It's a good song. Hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome to the Co-op stream. Featuring Candace, Hollow Ichigo, and... Dang it. Is this Shosuke? Shusuke. There we go. I forgot his name for a second. But just a second. You know, it's weird. I have the layout, I guess including this, is the layout for Twitch, even though I'm streaming on YouTube today. I need to make a separate layout for, for YouTube. At some point, I'll get around to that. I had it, actually. I had one, but it screwed me over, and it's just, for some reason, half my stuff disappeared, and now only, like, the other half exists, and it's not in the other half, unfortunately. Elite, hello. Blue Lightning, hello. Dr. Chlorek, hi. Moonlight, hi. Jet Thunder, sweet name. What's up? Ultra Gamer, hello. Thought it was JP, not quite. Not quite. I don't ever do JP because most people don't have JP. But I do have a solid account there. Let's take these off. Actually, we should have left them on. Let's leave them on. So, alright, roughly didn't change at all. We'll use her and then we'll switch it up each time. Early are you? Yes, you are. Is it worth to summon on Mugetsu when he comes back? Mugetsu is great. Whether you want to summon on him or not is up to you. He is in premium, so you can get him at any time. He's definitely a solid character, though. Having the 2 killers is great, and he heals upon every area. I'd say he's worth the summons. But it's up to you. I don't know how easy it is for you to get orbs these days. Quinichigo is here, but on a different account. Alright. That reminds me, Shusuke Amagai remake 1K that. I mean, they totally can. They have another version of him they can make. Rod, hello. Jeffrey, hello. Aurelio, hello. Yasser, hello. How do I even say that? Yuan Script? What's up? Don't forget to type. Oh wait, what? It's not ready. Oh, they're ready now. Let's do this. Anime boy, hello. Can I do a co-op with you? I mean, if you're able to show up on here, I can't really, you know. Chap King, what's up? Here I'm watching you when building your bed. There you go. Mine is it's built enough. It's kind of all over the place, but it's enough to where I can sleep. The best part of these new double units is being able to stick to the one you like without having to use the strong tech. Oof, look at that beautiful special. Is Shinji's special the only one that shows enemies? I was noticing that it's the only one that actually has enemies, even though they're not the enemies you're attacking. I should not have chosen her. She's great, but I can't tell what the heck is going on and can't react fast enough on this device. Narthan, hello. I do like that you can turn it off for other people's, because otherwise you're going to have 8 characters on the screen, and that would be does it say anywhere? And I am going to make a video about this tomorrow. I was going to make it about it today, but I had to do the rewind, and then I had to do the one in the morning, and then I had to do this on top of everything else I had to do, so I didn't have time. But I will be making a video about the new tag team slash the new whatever they're calling it. I don't remember what they're calling it. I have to run the name. But I will be making a video on that tomorrow. I got some stuff to say. Mostly good. Some of it. I hope they change the way they approach it. Well, I don't say about that for now. Ryan, what's up? How's it going? How's life? How are you guys holding up over there? Can I use PvP Kenpachi for this? You can. He won't be that great though. He's got a Captain Killer, which isn't exactly great in this one. because you don't really fight any cattle. Hello, Anbu. But did it actually say anywhere in the place that there was going to be in premiums? They were going to be in the premium summons? Or did it say, I guess a better question is, did it say they weren't going to be in premiums? Do we have any reason to believe they're not? No. Oof. I was gonna say I almost died, and then come back. They look like they desperately need my help. That's such a cool Bankai. Not a fan of the 4%? Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan either. I mean, we did used to have 3%, but at least that only had 3 characters in it, you know, when it was new characters. This has 9. This is rough. It's a rough one for sure. I would put it at least at 5 if they're gonna keep it at 9, or at least bring it down to the amount of fillers in the thing. It's like 4 or something. I don't particularly like the way they're doing the summons, but I like the characters and I love the idea. It's funny, individuals always were better than the main character. They were literally all the same. What? Let's do another one of these, but I am gonna hold on, don't type the number. Or maybe do, hold on. I can't remember what I have for links for Byakuya. Give me a second, I might back out. Yep, I'm backing out. I'd rather use Byakuya for this because he's ranged. Four is big sad, yeah. And people forget that 3% banners were a thing, but at least with 3% banners, you know you were getting, if you got a 5-star, you got a new one. Nick, hello. How goes? How goes life? Come on. There you go. Alright. Go ahead and get a red character ready. We're going to be doing some red inheritance zones. That'll be our thing today. It'll be fun. Fun times will be had. I'll go ahead and get a red character ready as well. One there. There's an Amber Alert. Do I want to get rid of the... I kind of don't want to get rid of Yuki. You know what? Yeah, we're getting rid of Yuki. I'd much rather have a decent attack and some more stamina. Going great? That's good, man. Where is your Machine Society Ryuka? I haven't summoned for her yet. That's a lie. I did summon for her on an alt account. Got her. Unfortunately, it's an account I'm giving away, so I can't exactly keep her. But I can use her while I have her. So that's nice. There you are. There's the Byak. Byak of the Cooch. There we go. We'll have some double Byakuya. Yeah. This is good. This is a good team. New banner is huge rip. I quite like it. I don't like the 4% being 9 total characters. I'm sorry, is it 9 or is it 8 for this one? Either way, there's 6 fillers, and I don't like that part. I do wish there was less. You're having trouble getting a soul dispenser? Which one is that one? Specifically? Not everyone wants to use Riruka just for more. Oh, right, it's a red one. I forgot. I mean, use her if you have her. If you don't, doesn't matter. If you have her and don't want to use her, that's fine too. I really don't care. We're just grinding it out. Hey, the true Queen Ichigo is here. What's up, man? You have to swap accounts with her really quickly. Alright, dude, I am so excited for the rewind of Nemu, or rewind, the resurrection Nemu, who I will then do a rewind immediately on. And it's coming up. It's coming up quick. Hopefully. I think it will. I think it will. Because what are the resurrected, how much, what's the number? Is it 89 that their SP goes up? If it's 89, then Nell will be the one with the highest SP for a little while. But I think they can let that go for a little bit. This time with no lag, because for some reason this the device doesn't lag under this Wi-Fi, even though the Wi-Fi sucks. Yeah, this was the better choice. Nell's much better at autoing, but you can't beat Byakuya's PvE. That sounds dirty. Even though whatever. Yo, Seth, what's up? Byakuya too strong. Were Gin and Izuru labeled no as no affiliation? I assume you mean why. If I had to guess, unless they're exactly the same, yeah, unless they're exactly the same, they will likely all the team characters will be no affiliation, because if you really think about it, if you're using Izuru and somebody has a captain killer, you know, what can you do there? Are you gonna? Is it unfair to let Izuru get hurt more? You know, or if it's like a tag team version of Ichigo and Hollow Ichigo. Technically, Ichigo is Hollow. I'm gonna die. But in most cases, he's just a Soul Reaper affiliation. Are you gonna let that be the case? Or with like Stark and Lillinette, if you're using primarily Lillinette, which I don't know why you would ever prioritize Lillinette over Stark, but it's up to you. If you're ever using Lillinette over Stark, then it's gonna is it gonna count as an Espada killer if you're hitting with Espada? That's my guess as to why. Now, if it's like Renji and Rukia, they're both Soul Reapers, I think they'll probably do that. But if I had to guess, that's probably why. Plus, who knows how they're gonna handle it in PvP as well? Because since there's two characters technically normal attacking, for high SP characters that doesn't matter so much, but for characters with Flurry, I would imagine that it probably does, because they still get the extra attack. They still get the extra attack with the Flurry. They don't get the extra added stats and links, but a little bit of attack is still good. And so how do you handle that, you know? Imagine double hit Conan and Topinata. Ooh, that would be interesting. I wonder how they would do that. The next double characters would be cool, Kenny and Yachiro. Oh, that's the first thing everyone thought of. It's like, oh, Kenny and Yachiro. Of course. Are you farming IZ because of Gin and Izuru double team unit? I'm farming it because it's here. I don't even know if I'm going to summon on that yet, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait. When did you come back? Am I needed? It doesn't look like I am. Oh, they have a Stark left. I believe in you. You got this. Since we have a red Kenny that's kind of tag team but without two killers. Yeah, that sucks, right? Because Yachiro comes out, I think, in either 2 or all 3 of the strong attacks. Yoroichi and Soifon, that's another good one, yeah. I thought of that one too. Yoroichi and Kisuke. Even if it's Kisuke with Cat Yoroichi, that would be interesting. The possibility of these is kind of crazy. When you leave the server, you moderate alone for 20 minutes, and the end is deleting all the channels. Wait, what? When you leave the server, you moderate alone for 20 minutes, and they end up deleting all the channels. What do you mean? What server? What channels? Mayuri and Nemu, that's another good one. I'm very, very curious to see how they handle, if they're ever going to do this with seasonals. Because the switch mechanic is something that was never really... They really only used it like 3 or 4 times. I think it was 3. They used it with the lieutenants whose names I can't be bothered to remember. They used it with Yin and Yang. And they use it with Homura and Shizuku, right? But that's it. So I don't know. I hope they use this more than once. I think they will, because it seems like a lot of effort to put in something and not have it be used more than once. But we'll see. I can really imagine the potential of double team. Like imagine if Tenza and White refuse to get. Oh, that would be interesting. Like Zangetsu, or have it Tenza and White. That would be interesting as well. Oh, I feel left out. I'm not a part of the Shinji squad. I do have a power Shinji, but you guys don't want me to use them. What I really want is Kon and Rukia. What I kind of want is Ichigo and Rukia, but when they first started, when Ichigo didn't even have a Shikai and Rukia was just in her school outfit, because that's all she had. She only has a Kido. Ishii and Ichigo are with Misaki. I kind of wish Toshiro wasn't a no affiliation killer. Yeah, but I mean, no affiliation killers are going to start to be more common. Especially if they're doing things like this, where tag team characters are going to be no affiliation. Then I can see them being a lot more common. Because bosses are going to start to come up that are no affiliation. You're already seeing enemies more often that are no affiliation. Ichigo to Hime, 1000 Year Blood War. I wonder how far they're gonna go with this. Oh wow, our attacks are gonna nuke, aren't they? Does this... Oh wait, I don't think this ability stacks, does it? I think they mentioned that this ability, although it certainly is acting like it stacks. Does the Shinji ability stack that the extra 20% damage on strong attacks for captains? Because it feels like it is right now, because everything's going down instantly. But at the same time, I remember them saying it wasn't when I was at the The young Kurosaki presents his double teams. Parents. Oh, yeah. See, no, but there's certain characters I wouldn't want them to double team. Like if it's a new character, I wouldn't want them to do the tag team. I'd want it to be the individual character. I want them to do these on characters that they haven't done in a while, or that not in a while, that they've done plenty of. That they've done plenty of, and then it's just a new take on it. Because I would want a solo Misaki or something like that, you know? That said, you could always just use one and never the other. I wonder if you could control which characters you start off with. Like, for example, if you put him in PvP, if you want to use Gin in PvP rather than Izuru, how do you select that? Yeah, hello. Who's the best power character? I don't know. I have to take a look at all of them in front of me and open up pages and stuff. You want to see some espadas with the fracciones? Preparo Niero. Aroniero with other head Aroniero. You just switch and it's exactly the same. Ryuken and Misaki. See, but I think they would have to make them more. Like, I think it's possible we'll get a Ryuken and Ishii, because we've already gotten both, even though we've only really gotten one Ryuken. But I think if they're gonna do Misaki, I think they're gonna do her either one character. That's my guess anyway. Who knows what fun. You Shojiro or Tag Team Yama? Isn't it weird how the only Shojiro we have is a tag team one? There is no other one. Hey Google, lights on.
Turning on the lights.
Ah crap, I forgot. Oh, it didn't screw up. Whoo! I need to turn that setting off on this thing. Could result in some trouble. I'm writing the point event now. You're gonna go and try for 4 hours straight. Oof. Good luck, man. I've done that before. I just have it on during work. Because it's autos and it's so nice. Urahara and Yoruichi. Yeah, that's the dream team for me. Parent and son team, Ryuken and Uryu and Ishii. Yeah, I can see that. Hiyori and Shinji, yeah. Shojiro is basically designed to be a forgotten character. I don't know, I kind of hope we get a manga Shojiro, even though that you never actually saw him fight. Dude, I'm excited for this new mechanic, but I might skip this banner just because I'm more excited for Parasol. Plus swimsuit summons are coming. Next month, I think. He is underrepresented, but you also never saw him do anything. That said, you also didn't really see Asane do anything, but you saw her do more than him. Yeah, 4% is kind of bad. If I were them, I'd just throw in a third new character, and then do 6% banner. Because their excuse is gonna be like, well, that character is 2 characters in 1, and then our excuse will be like, well, if it's 2 characters in 1, that's 3 characters. It should be a 6% banner. No, they're getting a lot of backlash for that. I think the current way they're doing it is not gonna stick. I think they're gonna change it up and do either a 6% banner with 3 characters or a because the gameplay is like exactly the same, right? Except one inflicts laceration and the other one poison with a normal attack. But other than that, I think the strong attacks and everything is exactly the same. There is something that happened that was a little weird. If you go and watch the gameplay, and I did a video on it, but I didn't really... I kind of noticed this, but I never really said anything. I didn't know what to think of it. If you see the gameplay, when he's using Gin, he's at 200 and the text is red. When he switches over to Izuru, he's still at 200, but the text turns white. So I wonder if they do have different soul trees, or if they do have different, like what about it is so different. I also, are we sure, is this for sure gonna be in premiums? They already said that it was. What about Shunsui and Ukitake? Ooh, I like that. Big fan of Shunsui. Ooh, both the Kenpachis, that would be cool. Nanao Zanpakuto. Nanao has a Zanpakuto, but it's not really a Zanpakuto. I mean, it is, but it isn't. She has one, but it's not really hers. It's passed down from her family, and it's really not for her to use, because read the manga. It's all explained there. How about a tag team and another tag team with a double team into a double team? Tag team Rukia and Sodeno Shirayuki and tag team Ichigo and White and have it be 4 characters in one. How? Who? What? How did I even die there? I believe in you. You can do this. What about Kaname and Tsukishima? No, man. What about Kaname and Tokinara? McDonald's or Checkers? What is Checkers? Like the game? Aizen and Momo, but in the special he stabs her. That was great when my sister first watched it and that happened. Cause she was really sad that Aizen died. And every time his name would come up, she would go, Captain Aizen! Kinda like Momo, you know? She would always be sad about it. And then it happened. And I filmed it as it was happening because I knew it was gonna happen. So as soon as that scene came up, I brought up my phone and I started filming her. And her face was like, Captain Aizen! Immediately she switched. It was really funny. I put it up on Twitter. It's there somewhere. That is the reason I don't do auto. No, I don't ever auto this. What's the possibility of Yuha remake? Oh, I think it's high. I think they're gonna do it. We need a new Ashido. We need new filler characters, period. What is Shinji's killer? Is it Soul Reaper? Yep, Soul Reaper. Tokinara and Hikone. It's possible. Checkers is fast food like McDonald's. It's fire. Must be down south thing. Dude, go with Checkers. I've had just about enough of McDonald's for now. Oh no, is the connection dead? Connection terminated. You should turn off auto when you make the room. Oh, I should turn. It's all the same. We need to make Rukia and Ichigo. I'll turn off auto if I remember for the next one. And just leave it off. If it's an option. They probably will get to them. I also don't know how often they're going to make these. Because they probably don't want to release too many double killer stuff. And also, people will be kind of mad if we have just a ton of 2 new character, 4% banners in a row. Like, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna skip this banner, you know? Especially if they're in premiums, which I still haven't gotten a definitive answer whether they are. It kicked you out. It said you were disconnected for some reason. I don't know why. Because you knew there was. It is weird that he's not a Quincy affiliation. I don't know why they didn't fix that. I guess because they couldn't take off no affiliation without making some people mad if they worked on getting a certain accessory. And then also, if he's solely Quincy, what do? You know? Like, there's no... You instantly make him suck if he's solely Quincy. Because if he's solely Quincy, then you don't have... All of a sudden, the accessories that are meant for no affiliation characters no longer work for him. And there's no Quincy equivalent. Because all the current Quincy's, well, except for the new ones, But all the ones that were like Uryu and Ryuken, they're also humans, so they can use humans for the I don't know why it's kicking some people. It's weird. A cool double team will be someone who freezes and paralyzes and the other one kills a boss for strong tech too. Yeah? I mean, we already have a few characters that are that in one, like, what's his name? Byakuya. The Chaos Society Byakuya like that. I just don't know where I was in anymore. What? I didn't. What? Okay, I'm not the only one using that character. I got confused for a second. I was like, why did that special go off? I didn't do that. How many characters are in the new sub-story? I don't know. I haven't done a sub-story in several months. I like to wait. To bide my time in the orbs. New chapters are no. Oops, read that wrong. Either way, don't know the answer. 15 chapters, that's great. Chronologically, Quincy though, he's the son of the Soul King, which is... Oh, I guess you're right, yeah. He's just the father of Quincy's. Whoops. Back out, back out, back out. I'm gonna back out of that. Who's the best power character right now in 2020? I'll have to take a look at the list. I mean, we're almost halfway through 2020, but I've already forgotten like what came out this year and what happened. Byakuya Spirit Society was last year though. Squad Zero says... four of the Squad Zero members are really, really good. The other one is really, really good in PvP. Well, I closed the room because I need to get more tickets. Alright, now how do I do the thing with the taking off the auto? Is it enable auto off? Does that just... No, didn't mean to do that. Type fast. Type fast. I did not mean to do that. So how do I disable auto if I'm in this? Is there a way to disable auto if I'm in this? If like you guys are accepting the room. I legitimately don't know if anyone in the chat got in, because I screwed up. My bad. Hamza, hello. Oh no, the Squad Zero killer is not good. Yeah, that's by no means is that good at all. He was literally created for one character and one character only, which is kind of annoying. Unless, of course, they make another one of Kiryu, and they make like the other form of Kiryu, and they make her speed, and a PvP character. But it's literally just made for one character. You can't disable auto unless you... Okay, so that makes sense. Hope some people in the chat got in. Nova, hello. There's only 5 in the game right now because there's only 5 in the entire canon. Yep. There's only 5, and I doubt they'll be remaking them anytime soon, except for maybe Kiryu and then. What they need to do is create a way to get a second killer. Of course, now, especially now that they're adding more characters with double killers, it's going to be a little bit harder. Because characters with double killers are kind of more valuable. Like, that's why Mugetsu has a lot of value. Because it's like a character that's good against two things. And that's why some of the older tag team characters are really good. I can't imagine they would give them a third killer, though. That would be pretty cool. There's room on that screen for another killer. Yeah, Askin's not like impossible. Still beat him. I pulled a Machine Society, Ukiura, and Toshiro in one movie today. Nice! Congratulations. I'm very, very tempted to summon for Ryuka. Especially now that I know what mid-month is going to be, I am super tempted to do that. A lot of characters are getting guard break. Yeah, it's becoming the new greatness. I quite like it because of auto. It makes auto move so much faster. Squeeze him up real quick. They don't add killers to the resurrection. Nope, they don't. They can though. I mean, in theory, why not? They add abilities to the resurrection. What's from stop? They add abilities to resurrection. They add damage to previously non-damaging moves. For example, Valentine's Nell's boost now does damage, whereas before resurrection it did not. They make certain attacks that were ranged no longer ranged, so that's nice too. So they can do it, but whether they're gonna or not, we'll see. And they're gonna miss out on opportunities for some of the some of the older characters to make them better as well. Because some of the older characters are decent, but their killer really holds them back. Like, what's a good example? Full Hollow White. Full Hollow White has a good moveset. Doesn't exactly have the best multipliers, but he can, when they resurrect him, he could have decent multipliers. But he has a terrible, terrible killer. So if they could like give him a Soul Reaper killer and then also have that Espada killer, he could be a solid, usable character now, you know? Ah. Delicious. General Doomsday, what's up? If you want, you can wait until people join and then make the room public. Take away the auto. Oh, that's a good idea. Brilliant! That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. You think Kidab would release 2 double team characters with 6 filler? Because that would mean 25% chance of getting a banner character with 3% chance of getting the full 30. I don't think they'll ever do that. We'll see though. I do think they're gonna change up the way they do it because they're getting a lot. Oh no, we lost one. They're getting a lot of backlash over the whole 4% banner. It's like 2 characters, 4% banner, 9 fill or 6 filler. People are really not happy. And like the thing is, especially if they're in premium, why summon? Sooner or later, you're gonna get them. You know, I didn't summon in I just died so quickly I didn't summon in the banner that had Ichigo, Kenny, and Aizen, and yet I have Ichigo. I pulled the not Ichigo. I've pulled Aizen a few. I pulled the third one, Kenpachi, a few times already without having to summon on that banner. You know. Plus, sooner or later there'll be a filler, so people are gonna want to wait for that. So I think they're gonna need to change up the way to do that. Because right now, I suck. Right now, the best way to do it is just to wait. They don't care about backlash. I think they do care about backlash a little bit, but even if they didn't, they certainly care whether people are spending money to get orbs to summon on a banner or not. They care whether you're spending orbs on a banner, and if they see that nobody's spending orbs on this banner because they know that it's not worth it, then they're gonna have to switch it up. Name all the anime you remember watching? Oh, I don't know. I've seen so many things that are just like 12 episodes long that are good. Charles and I yesterday finished The Rising of the Shield Hero. He had never seen it, I've seen it once. Run away! Run away from the boy! We need a trade system? Nah, that would break the game. Unless it's like a trade system of, like where there's orbs involved, where you like trade this but also spend 100 orbs, or there's a trade system where it's like you can trade but only after you've logged in for 500 days. Then that would be a little bit more fair. But if it's just like, hey, create multiple accounts and then trade all the stuff that you want to the other account, then there's literally no way for them to make money. Everyone would just do that. Because why wouldn't they? That said, they are gonna put ads in there, so that's gonna be a whole new revenue for them. Which, good for them, I guess. If they're gonna do ads, that's gonna be a whole new revenue for them, and they can I don't know, work on getting stuff done faster. If they can hire more people, you know. Because they said it takes 6 months to make a character. If they can cut that time down, then they can do it faster. Not you crazy havoc, right? I know, but I'm in danger zone. Plus, I'm reading the text as well. I'm reading the chat, so I'm really just like spamming strong attacks and kind of looking to see where the enemies are, and I have to see where the enemies are to know where I'm going. Choose any transition character you want. Start. Do the thing. Yeah, he did the thing. Did he do the thing in time? He did do the thing in time. I still died, but he did the thing in time. You know, revived candles don't grow on trees, right? He can bring the manga and that move from you. Nah, dude, it's fine. I have 194. Oh, good. I only. Oh wow, he's still alive. Hold on, I got you. I got you, boy. I got you. I don't. If I'm doing this, like, if I'm doing autoing or like not autoing, if I'm doing co-op, that's not on stream that I can actually focus, I don't die. It's just this that I like to read. That I can just. I have so many candles I can just go through. Which characters or character should K-Lab remake? They need to remake Visor Ichigo. It's been a long time. And it, like, you see him fighting that way so often that it's kind of crazy that we don't have it. I thought he was dead. He was certainly, like, when I froze him, he had less health than when I came back. That was weird, right? You saw that too. Because when I froze him, he was, like, in the orange. And then I came back and he had some blue. That was weird. I'll have to rewatch the stream and figure it out. Do you think Broken will be good in PvP when he gets resurrected? That's a good question. I just hope they give him Sprinter, you know? Yeah, you have a lot of candles. How and why? I do a lot of IZ and you only have about 10. How do you do IZ normally? Oh, I just don't die. You know? Like, sometimes I'll have to use them, but the reason I have a lot is because of, I don't use them often. When I auto Inheritance Zone, I usually auto single player Inheritance Zone, and I stick to certain teams that I know can do it. Like, a lot of people do 10-10-10 on characters like Byakuya here, who can handle himself really well in PvE. And a lot of people do it on PvP characters. Like, a lot of people's 10-10-10s go to PvP characters. I don't do that. I couldn't care less about PvP characters. My 10-10-10s go to characters that can auto stuff, or characters that I really, really like P-Skin stuff. But yeah, my 10-10-10s go to characters who can auto. So I have a 10-10-10 Nell who can usually auto the red ones. I have a 10-10-10 White Zangetsu who can auto mind. Even if they have a hollow killer, he can get through most of it really, really quickly because he's so strong. And so I do things like that, and that saves me candles in the long run. They just don't die. Or I equip last ditch survival along with healing accessories. So if they come back, they clear a floor, they're back up to 75% of their health because I have a Hochikusai. I just pulled mine now from 4 BBS tickets. Dude, nice! I have a lot of luck from doing a multi from 4 BBS tickets. I've gotten a lot of 5 stars by doing a multi on 4. I don't think there's anything to it. It's just I always like to do it when I have 4. Yeah. That said, right now I have close to 300 on this account. I have close to 900 overall. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before I do a video. What a video it will be. Okay. We need bounce? I agree. We totally need bounce. Today you did 20 BBS tickets and got all 3 stars. Dude, BBS tickets are great and also terrible. Like, I love them. They're so good because you get so many 5 stars off of them. But sometimes they can be bad. David Exclusives once had a video. He did 100 BBS tickets and he didn't get a single 5-star. And then I've done a times 10 and gotten 3 in 1, you know? And he has too. I've seen it happen because he does the 100 BBS tickets fairly regularly. But yeah, it's just random. It's RNG. Run away! No, stay away from the fire, you fool. You Byakuya fool. Alright, time to freeze. Hey, how about you stay dead this time, Star? Okay, good. No bonus, Stark. But all PvP characters can auto, so do you choose? Like, some characters that I 10-10-10 happen to be PvP characters. I would consider Nell be fairly decent PvP-wise, because she's got poise, and she's hard to hit. She's not top tier PvP, but she's pretty good. Also, Kiryu. Kiryu is a PvE and PvP character. She's good in PvP, but also can auto because she's got a good killer. Oetsu, that's another one. Oetsu's got a decent killer. He can do the same. Let's keep on Byakuyaing for a while. Did they change the Brave Battle systems? Yeah, a lot of people are calling for it. I wonder if they'll do anything. It's been the same for so long. The last change they did was the auto special. Before that, I don't remember what they've done. Can you do Grand Cross sometimes? I'll try to play it again to see if I like it. Because from what I played, the 5 minutes I played from it, I didn't care for it. But people seem to want me to check it out, so I might just check it. Do you think movie rerun would be good? Would be worth? Like if they redid the movie characters? That would be a good idea. They can make they were good characters, but the ranged ones weren't piercing, which kind of sucks. Whoever's taking the tag team Ichigo, Nice. He's a great character. That's another character I used to auto this one with. I used to put Tag Team Ichigo on the front because he's surprisingly good at autoing. He's got a plus 30 bruiser. And that vortex move of his is really wide, so it gets a good chunk of area. He's surprisingly good at autoing. If you build him correctly, it's not that he can auto the whole thing, but he can get pretty far, pretty fast without dying, and that's what I like. The only problem is if they change the PvP system to heavily, the characters, PvP killers might screw over. Yeah, that's true. Unless they do killer multiplication in PvP as well. Do like killers ×2, and then do it that way. That way, if you take somebody, if you do a gamble and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take Askin because probably they have Ichibei if they're this far up, and then they don't, then you just lost that gamble. But you're not completely at a loss. There's a Tenzura collab going on with Grand Cross right now. I know the slime one. That's the reason I started playing it, because I was like, okay, I gotta show support for the slime. No, get me out of this. Yeah, people seem to want me to do 7 Deadly Sins, so I guess I'll check it out. I couldn't get behind the game. People said that they didn't like it at first and then it grew on them, so I guess I'll give it a shot. I warn you, I'm very picky. Hey, Kono! Thank you so much, man. That's very nice of you. You're too kind. I don't deserve. Also, I love your profile picture. He's a fancy lad. He's a fancy starter. Thank you so much, man. Oh, we didn't get the instant kill. Doesn't matter, they're dead. Am I approaching? What do you mean? Let me switch up my character. You can't co-op with Martin without typing the code? Well, I mean, isn't that how you get in? What do you mean? It's 3D, yes, but it's also... Oh, it's also turn-based. Yeah, see, that's the thing, it's turn-based. I'm not a big fan. But who knows? Do you think the next 1000 Year Blood War is going to be Bankai Rose? Or Robot Izuru or Momo? I don't think Momo, but the other two are possible. Can we get some ooh chat? Ooh bat. Alright, let's switch up the Byakuya's. You know who we haven't used ever? I've never used this Toshiro. I have no idea whether he's good or not. I mean, he's new, so he's probably good, but... Hey, Glitch Noodles! The glitchiest of noodles. Let's go ahead and raise up his SP, shall we? We'll use Yuki. People don't like using Yuki because it gets rid of focus. But I quite like using Yukis and Pupples. I feel like the trade-off from my for extra stamina, SP, and attack is well worth it. Especially that stamina. I don't use it if I have a character that's fuck. Okay. I don't use it if I have a character that's 10-10-10, but still. All the Arankar killers we need. Alright, I'll use a non-Arankar killer. Let's see who's up for grabs. Let's use a Soul Reaper killer then. Alright, let's use Nell. Are you Japanesing here, Charles? What does that mean? What did you call me? What did you call me? BB is like the perfect game for me. Thousand Storm One Piece is quite similar, but it's interesting because you can find new characters. There's some games that have caught my attention, but because they're not horizontal. Like I said, I'm very picky of the games that I play. I will play a game. I will not play a game because it's vertical and I want it to be horizontal. I'm a picky lad when it comes to video games. Let me see. Yes. Slightly more yes. Do I have a stamina? Yeah, I'd rather have the stamina right now than the attack. That works. When you maxing out the focus slot though? Yeah, but it's like, you know? I can't be bothered. The amount of things I don't do because I can't be bothered. Knight of SAO, thank you very much. Too kind. Make a monetary donation to Martin to have all your wildest dreams come true. Hey, that appears to be a Charles promise. I hear that if it's not true, you can sue him and make lots of money. Allegedly. Why isn't that Nelly? Why am I'm not taking you, I'm taking her. There we go. Oh, you know. I'll eventually get her link slotted as well. That upside down smiley face. Hey, 20 Thomas! How goes? How goes? Hey Charles, do you want to anime after this? We're gonna have to figure. Oh yeah, we can start No Game No Life. Since you haven't seen it, it's good, solid show. And there's a split off of that that's fairly new. I haven't seen that one, so we can watch that one together for the first time. Aha! Take laser beam to the face. And when I do the oh crap, is that tomorrow? I'll have to do another co-op whenever the whenever the mind one comes out, because I have Rukia and I will use exclusively Rukia so I can help you guys grind potions. But that'll likely be, if that's anytime this week, that'll likely be on Twitch. Yesterday I streamed on Twitch as well, so if you haven't, if you missed out on the BBS stream yesterday, I've been well, man. How are you doing during these apocalyptic times? These Corona times. Dodge. Dodge now. Guess I'll have to donate to my favorite content creator. Yeah, there you go. Oh, is it a movie? Is it not a show? I guess it is a movie, yeah. I haven't seen that one yet. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. I'm so glad this stuff is not great. Ah, dude, I've got every now. I've got every now. My goal was also to get every Holly Bell, but she eluded me the last time. I did end up getting her, but on an account that wasn't my main. So, yeah. Ah, I didn't get to use my special. Not bad, I'm an essential worker, so it's been good. Oh, that's good. That's good, you still got a job. Good on you, man. Just be safe. Because some people are starting to go a little nuts. And, yeah, you gotta be careful with those people. I might need a co-op done. I might need a co-op done. Well, I mean, what kind of co-op? Co-op. Check out the ones. Hey, Doctor, thank you so much. Chloric, good old Dr. Chloric. It was fun. We played some BBS and then we switched over to Pokemon Glitch and it was a fun time. I died a lot. I died a whole lot. Oh, it's a movie that's a prequel. Okay. But it still came out afterwards, so we're still gonna watch it afterwards, I think. Charles asking the real questions. What about Yoruichi? Which Yoruichi? You plan on watching Durarara and Durarara times 2? I still haven't seen either of them. What am I... I want to watch Erased again. I want Charles to watch Erased, because it's really, really good. Make you a mod for Clout? What the heck is Clout? I got Kisuke, who's the number 1 that mattered. But that banner was like the Martin banner. There's been very few banners that I'm like, okay, all of this has to be, like, they just knew. That was one of them. I remember the Gecko banner. The Gecko banner was the past, it was the past Shinji, the past Retsu, and the past Kisuke. He only summons for 5 characters in this game, and 3 of those 5 characters were in one banner. Which is insane. Waifu Hunter, that is an excellent name. Hello. What are you watching this season? Dude, we're watching... I'm watching just anything that pops up. Our main thing that's got us excited every day it comes out is we've been watching What We Do in the Shadows, which is a phenomenal show. It's so good. It's not an anime, but it's still good. Despite not being an anime, it gets a pass. It's not like one of those other non-anime shows like The Wire or Wheel of Fortune. That's not true. Wheel of Fortune is a good anime. Ah! Mangaran 4 was the Martin and Gecko banner. That was a good banner. That was a good banner for both my accounts. I got all 4 in one and 3 in another. That was a A+ banner. Would do again. Yoroichi and Soifon. I would summon for that primarily for Yoroichi and never use Soifon. I would only exclusively use Yoroichi. Why would I use Soifon? Pushing politics or business. Why didn't you just say that? Why do you have to put it in smaller words that don't mean it? One of those tough characters has been has never been in a banner. Which hold on. Oh, Cone. You're not wrong. We've never had a Cone. I also have got Keyskin running. Keyskiness. Dude, I'm just glad we got another Keyskate with a hat. You gotta have the hat. There was no good Keyskate with a hat. There was only one other 5-star Keyskate with a hat, and he's not good. Charles is watching Tower of God, insists I should watch it. I do want to watch it, but Johnny Young Bosch, the guy who voiced Ichigo, is gonna voice him in the dub, so I'm gonna wait for that. Because why wouldn't you? You know. The past Summon Banner was being premium, but it didn't stop me from dropping 7K. I mean, you got him though. You got all three. Oh, I'll watch him. I'll watch him as soon as the dubs come out, because you have to have more Johnny Young Bosch in your life. That's just the way of life. Fuck! Alright, we're backing out of this one. My bad. My bad. My bad. I need more tickets. We'll probably just clear these tickets and then call it a stream. I know it's a bit shorter than my previous streams over the last couple of days. Those have been a lot longer. I think yesterday was 3 hours long plus. But I'm also tired. I did a rewind today, and I did a video that I did not expect to do in the morning. So I got to have some Martin time. Some relaxed time. Oh, dude. Halloween Yoroichi for sure. Without a doubt. Don't get me wrong, 1000 Year Blood War Soifon is great. But Yoroichi though. I mean, you have to. You have to. Soifon is better, but Yoroichi. So, I win. Alright. Let's do this. Bum, bum. We're literally going at this with the cone. We got this. We're gonna die so much. If you try to do 5 times, you know how 5 times it is. If it will let you open the gift. Oh, will it really let you open the gift box from the room? I didn't know that. Whoops. If there was a 2-character Soifon and Yoroichi, then Tonton would have to go down to 0 and break. Dude, I would go all in just to get Yoroichi and just never use Soifon. And it sucks too, because they're more than likely gonna do that combo. But... and I'll have to summon for it. The other thing is that I don't particularly like Soifon's design. I like Soifon's design after the time skip more than I do before the time skip. I think before the time skip she kind of looks bland. But I really like her design after time skip. Like manga stuff, I really like that design a lot. But the tag team one isn't going to be post time skip. It's going to be pre. Thoughts on a new skill? Which new skill specifically? We've had quite a few lately. We've had quite a few that are really good. That are really specific, but really good. Like, I am a big fan of the if they are inflicted with a status element, you do more damage skill. I'm a big fan of that. I also like the, I think Senjumaru's the only one that has it right now, but when she's up against the killer, like, for example, the thing she's primarily good against, in this case being Mind or Rancor, she's got, like, an increased chance of inflicting laceration. That's such a good skill to have. It makes her the best character to take up a specific enemy, which is a very specific thing to be, but it works. The Prophet, how it goes? You gotta not skip this for Orihime's face. She's so happy. I like the squad team berserker. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, I like that too. I wish it wasn't the. I like the Tenji. Is it Tenjiro? Tenjiro's more than Shinji's because this is all Soul Reapers, whereas Shinji's is just captains. But it's still a very good addition. I like that a lot. I also like the damage reduced when like Ichigo's, I think, damage reduction against Soul Reapers, and somebody else's damage reduction against captains. I gotta go for now. See you on Friday for Jackbox. Alright! We're doing Jackbox on Friday. So, if you want to play some Jackbox, we're doing that Friday. We're doing some, I think, DVS co-op on Twitch, and then switching over to Jackbox Fibbage on Twitch as well on Friday. So be there if you want to play. If you've never heard of these games, you want to be there. You can play them. If you're watching the stream, you can play them. I'm mad surprised you're still streaming. It's only been like an hour. It hasn't been too long today. You just gotta have Nell's special, right? It's too good. Ooh. It's so smooth on this, like it's still the same tablet, but it no longer lags and it looks a lot better. Big fan of that special. You have the infinite stamina because you're staying up for so long time. It's only 9:10, you know, it's not that late. A boost of HP fall. See, I feel like that's how it should be. Right now, the current one is increased 30% damage. If your HP falls below 30, I think it should be 50. 30 is a bit too low. I don't mind it as a secondary ability though. Who's getting that? Is it Koga who's getting that? I think he's getting the increased stamina or increased damage of 24%. I thought you were streaming a few hours. No. I had a video up earlier. That might have been the thing that triggered it. I uploaded a rewind today. That was fun. I swear, rewinds are so much faster to make than top 10s. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's so much faster and so much easier. His Bankai is awesome. Yeah. I just can't wait to see it animated in that new style. Just the new way people have been, like, just an updated art, basically. Isaiah, I am well. How are you? How is life? Why don't people just stop kidnapping kids? It's not cool. Guys, if you have a kid that's kidnapped, please return them. I don't even. Oh, laser dude killed me. I hate the laser guys so much. They're the actual worst. I'm glad we finally got a Null with the Soul Reaper Killer, even though it doesn't really. I guess for this one it kind of makes sense, but I'm glad we finally got one. It was long enough. Starks doesn't make sense, but I'm glad we get some variety there too. I think I'm immune to poison. I know I'm immune to 2 things, though I don't remember exactly what they are. I think it's freezing poison. Or paralysis and poison. I guess we'll find out when we get hit inevitably. Lanza de Luz Gamusa. I said that better than she did. I'd just like to point that out. Maybe just Bleach. Oh, dude, no. I'll rewatch a lot of stuff. Like, we finished watching Rising the Shield Hero. I finished it for the 2nd time. Recently, we finished Fairy Tail. Going through some other anime. I don't remember what it's called. Not that great, but eh. Whoa. Let's see, what else have I been watching? I get into different things. Like, sometimes I want to watch just nothing but comedies. Sometimes I want to watch an action thing. Sometimes I want to watch, like, slice of life. Like, I got into, I started, like, I filtered it down by best, like, rated. And the one that got really high rated, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the one where it's what's the word? A calligrapher. He had to go down an island because he punched some guy who criticized his work, and he just had to kind of like come up with new calligraphy in the island, and it was just like a slice of life kind of anime with some comedy, and it was just really good. It was a fun time. Ever listen to anime raps? I have no idea what those are. My friend, I play too much. My level is 16. What do I do? What do you mean your level is 16? Like your rank is 16 on this? I would have preferred another 20% killer. For which one? Fry manga me, hello. Nell is so good. Fan-made raps about anime characters or series? Never seen those. Alright, last one for the stream, you guys. It's getting a little late. Getting a little latte. Oops. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. I need a 10-10-10er. She's too good. But for that, I need to grind blue more. And for that, I need a solid team to grind blue. I have a decent team to grind blue, but not decent enough. That's probably what I'll end up grinding a lot of next, because green is easy to auto. Yeah, green is relatively easy to auto. Actually, no, in this team I have a decent team for blue, I think. Yeah, on this team I have a decent team for blue, in this account. Oh, the yin and yang combo. There's a character I haven't seen in a while. Oh yeah, this Nell, perfect. I'm so glad they made another 5-star Nell that... I like a canon 5-star Nell that has 2 legs. I do wish she wasn't ranged, but what are you gonna do? Your liver is bigger than your heart, so drink more water and care less. Dude, all I drink is water. I've been drinking a lot of Diet Coke lately, because it doesn't make me hiccup as much as regular soda, but I need to stop doing that too. Water and orange juice are typically my favorite drinks. What I play to take more XP? Like on this? Like your characters are stuck at level 16? Because that doesn't sound right. If you're talking about the rank up top, I'll show you after this, then I'll show you what you need to do to get past it. 16. No! I love her strong attack 2 so much. It's so good. She's actually got really good strong attacks. I only wish her strong attack 3 had slightly better range. I'm guessing no. I mean, you, for the rap thing, you can send me the link if you want. I'm not much into music though. I'm not really a music person. But you can if you want. I'll take a listen. Yeah, Mekus, I assume that's how you pronounce that. I'll check out what you do to get past rank 16. Much love from Hawaii. Oh, dude, nice. Hello, hello. You're so lucky. You still have a whole lot of the day ahead of you right now. My day is almost over. Oof. Didn't even see the death coming. Because it lagged. I also wish her strong attack 2 had better range. Honestly, she could benefit from Havoc. And if she has Havoc, she can benefit from a bigger Havoc. Pacific Islander, thank you, man. They take me quite a long time to make, so I appreciate you saying that. Top 10s take several hours. Sometimes most of my day, depending on which one it is, it takes like 2 days. But sometimes they're... No, stop killing me, fiend. You scoundrel. You're a monster. That's a great design for this character. Oh. Please kill both instantly. I have not caught up on my hero yet. I need to though. I'm on like season 3, I think. Don't come back. I got this. He had such very few health left. That sucks. No worries, man. I died first. I can't wait. I'm gonna take a look at how much, how many potions or pots we had today. But first, let's check this out, shall we? So rank 16. Where are you at? Oh, okay. Here we go. Equip a character with XP boosting accessory of a matching attribute for Bonanza. Are you stuck on 16? To get to 16 or to pass 16, I don't remember. You have to equip one of the XP books of the same color to a character. So a blue book to a blue character, and then clear cones Bonanza, which is always active. You can get to it whenever. I'll show you where that is in just a second. And then for 17, add a character and with increased droplet, dual droplet training. Okay, for this one, get a 3-star Kisuke. You can summon him using the summoning tickets, like the silver tickets. Get a 3-star 3-star Kisuke, equip him to a character, and then do this. Go to events. Go to power up quest, which is this one on the right. And clear any one of these. Basically, it's any one of these. So for 16, you equip a book to like a blue book to a blue character, or a red book to a red character, doesn't matter, and clear this up here. This one right here, any one of these. And for the one below that, you equip a 3-star Kisuke or anyone with that link. Kisuke is the easiest one to do. And equip it to a character and clear one of these. And you're done. It's either one or I can't remember how many it is actually. Let me see. I am about to end the stream. Yeah, it's getting a little late for me. It's kind of a short stream today because I had to do some other videos and rewinds and stuff like that. Yeah, looks like you only need to clear them once. And then the rest is a little bit easier. From that, you probably will clear a bunch of them at once. I watched Dragon Ball Z. I haven't seen any of the others though. I have a question. If you put a Chappie on gold or normal one, does your strong attacks get nearly weaker, or is it just your special move? Both. Both your strong attacks and your special don't do that much damage on characters you equip a Chappie to. For some characters, it's worth it. For some characters, it's not. Some characters, it's worth it, and their strong attacks are still usable. For example, White Zangetsu, if you equip a Chappie, totally worth it. Because the strong attacks 2 and 3, you want them because they inflict weakening, not because they do damage. So those characters like that, it's worth it. Some characters, it's sometimes worth it, sometimes it's not. You just kind of have to make a judgment call. But yeah, your strong attack damage will decrease. Your strong attack damage is based on your SP as well. No problem, man. Hope it helps. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I will have a video out on the new tag team mechanic tomorrow. It was supposed to be my day off, but I kind of want to talk about it, so we're gonna do it. That's the plan anyway. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate the help with the potions. Let me see how many I got. Hopefully, you know, all of this corona stuff will clear up soon. Maybe I can have different types of content out, which would be pretty fun. We did good. But that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. Take care. Can I expect to see you in 3rd seed suit? I don't know, man. It depends on whether or not I can get there. I have no idea how hard it's going to be. All right, I'm out.